If you've made it this far, it's because at some point you felt that your life doesn't follow the same script as most people. Deep down, there's an inexplicable certainty. You know your journey has been marked by challenges that go beyond the ordinary. Perhaps from a very young age, you faced situations that tested your faith, your strength, and most importantly, your very essence. Today, I invite you to stay with me because we're going to uncover a powerful truth. Chosen ones don't face battles by chance. Every trial, every fall, and every doubt is part of a divine preparation for something much greater. You may not see it yet, but these struggles are shaping you for a purpose that only you can fulfill. From childhood, perhaps you felt that your path was different. While others seemed to walk easier roads, you encountered obstacles that felt intentionally placed to test you. Have you ever had people try to belittle you, make you doubt your worth, or even try to dim the light you carry? If so, know that this was never a coincidence. These situations are signs that your light, so unique, unsettles others. But don't be mistaken, this only happens because your light is immensely powerful. And that's exactly what we're going to discuss now. There's a reason for the battles you face. They aren't just random difficulties. They are responses to the brilliance you carry. Together, we'll explore why you encounter so many challenges, why certain forces try to block your progress, and most importantly, how all of this is part of something far greater and deeper than you can imagine. When we talk about the chosen ones, we're not referring to chance or an empty label. We're talking about people with a unique mission, a purpose so profound that it attracts both good and forces that try to lead you astray. Yet, despite it all, you remain standing. Have you noticed that? Even when everything seemed lost, when the weight felt unbearable, you kept going. And there's a reason for that. A higher power is sustaining you. This struggle, which sometimes feels endless, is actually proof that you are never alone. Every fall is an invitation to rise even stronger. Every challenge you overcome is a step toward fulfilling the purpose that was placed in your life long before you were born. The fact that you're here today, hearing these words, is no coincidence. It's a reminder that you are being guided. No matter how many times you've fallen, how many nights you've cried, or how often you've felt lost, the simple fact that you are here now is proof that a higher power has been supporting you, lifting you, and preparing you for something extraordinary. Now I invite you to reflect. How have the battles you've faced shaped who you are today? And more importantly, how can you transform these struggles into fuel to become everything you were born to be? In this video, we're going to dive deep into a truth that many chosen ones carry, but don't always fully understand. The challenges you face aren't meant to destroy you, but to prepare you for something much greater. Throughout this conversation, we'll explore how every battle, from the pains of childhood to the struggles you're still facing today, is part of a much larger plan. A plan that doesn't just transform your life, but also touches and illuminates everyone around you. From an early age, many of us carry the feeling that something is different, an invisible weight that seems to test us day after day. Perhaps you've asked yourself, why have the challenges never stopped since childhood? Why does life seem to test the chosen ones so relentlessly? These situations, often intense, painful, and difficult to explain, are no coincidence. They are, in fact, part of a profound spiritual process, a process designed to shape you, strengthen you, and ensure that you are prepared to fulfill a unique mission. Imagine, for a moment, a seed. For it to grow into a magnificent tree, it must face the darkness of the earth, push through the heavy soil, and overcome the pressures that try to keep it hidden. In the same way, chosen ones face challenges early on because they carry a special purpose. Every difficulty in your life is like a push, preparing you for something extraordinary. These struggles don't happen randomly. They are both proof of your potential and an attempt by opposing forces to stop you from achieving what you're destined to accomplish. It's as if the universe is testing you to ensure you're ready, while opposing energies try to block your progress. Maybe, as a child, you were different from others. Maybe more sensitive, more introspective, or someone who saw the world through a unique lens. Maybe you experienced moments of deep loneliness, where it felt like no one around you understood what you were feeling or going through. Back then, you might not have understood why, but it wasn't a weakness, it was a sign. The chosen ones often feel a disconnection from society from a very young age. And this disconnection is no accident. It is the universe, or something greater, pushing you onto a path that forces you to look within, to understand your essence before you are ready to shine and serve the world. The challenges of childhood were not punishments. They were opportunities to shape your spirit. They built within you the resilience needed to face greater battles, preparing your soul to carry the light that you possess. Every obstacle you overcame was a lesson, a chance to build a solid foundation for what is to come. If, when reflecting on your journey, you see a story marked by unexplained pain or feel that you had to mature faster than others, know that this was not in vain. You were being shaped like a diamond, molded by pressure and strengthened to become a beacon for others. You carry within you a mission that few can truly understand. But there's something important to highlight. While you were facing these challenges on the physical plane, something was happening on the spiritual plane. From a very young age, your light stood out. And this light, so unique and powerful, has drawn both curiosity and resistance. Spiritual forces can recognize when a soul is special, when it carries a different kind of brilliance. And because of this, they try in every way to prevent you from reaching your full potential. Perhaps you didn't realize it at the time, but even as a child, a spiritual battle was happening around you. You were just an innocent child, yet your energy was already so strong that it impacted your environment and the people around you. Some people may have sensed this unconsciously, and perhaps that's why you faced envy, judgment, or even hostility for no apparent reason. The energy you carry is so powerful that even without saying a word, it stirs reactions. Your mere presence has the ability to touch people's emotions, to illuminate truths that not everyone is ready to face. This is something extraordinary, but it can also be challenging. Your journey, from the very beginning, has been marked by this battle between light and shadow. And every experience you've had so far is proof that you carry something greater. Your energy, your light, your mission, all of this has been shaped since the moment you arrived in this world. So from now on, I want you to start seeing every obstacle, every pain, and every moment of loneliness through a new lens. They didn't come to break you. They came to prepare you, to strengthen you, and to remind you that you are more than you imagine. However, there's something fundamental that you must always remember. No matter how intense the battle, you carry within you a force that transcends what is visible, something so powerful that no shadow can extinguish it. From the very beginning, you have been protected by a divine energy that guides and sustains you, even in moments when it feels like everything around you is working against you. This protection, coming from an infinitely superior source, is unshakable. It's something no negative force can break. The more you connect with it, the more aware you become of who you truly are, and the stronger you become. This connection not only protects you, but also transforms you into someone capable of overcoming any challenge, no matter how difficult it may seem. When you carry a light as unique and intense as yours, it's inevitable that it will disturb others. Not only spiritual forces, but also people and situations in everyday life may unexpectedly arise to test your faith and resilience. Your light, even when you don't fully see it yourself, is evident to the shadows, and that disturbs them deeply. This is one of the reasons why challenges seem to arise so early in your life, often without explanation. Your inner light, so pure and vibrant, begins to shine through your actions, your words, and the way you view the world. It illuminates everything around you, revealing hidden truths. And this can create discomfort for those who are still anchored in dense energies, stuck in darkness. You may have noticed that, without doing anything at all, simply by being present, you provoke intense reactions. These reactions can manifest as opposition, rejection, or even unprovoked attacks. It's as if your light challenges the shadows that still linger in certain spaces and people. Your energy acts like a mirror, reflecting what many prefer to avoid seeing. It creates a deep unrest, especially for those who are not yet ready to face their own truths. For this reason, you may have often felt that you were being attacked or misunderstood for no apparent reason. Perhaps you've asked yourself, why is this happening to me? The truth is that your presence illuminates everything around you, including what others attempt to keep hidden. Your light is so powerful that it exposes the shadows, leaving them with nowhere to hide. And for those who aren't prepared to confront this, your energy becomes a challenge. But here's the most important part. This light that you carry is not just a source of challenges. It is also your greatest tool and protection. It is what keeps you standing, even when everything feels like it's falling apart. It is what guides you toward the greater purpose you were meant to fulfill. When you start to connect with this force, when you begin to understand the depth of who you truly are and the role your light plays in the world, your perspective shifts. Challenges stop feeling random and begin to make sense as spiritual training, preparation for something much greater. You realize that every obstacle, every opposition, and every attack is, in fact, a lesson designed to strengthen you for the extraordinary purpose that awaits you. Of course, this understanding doesn't come easily. The world around you often tries to convince you that these difficulties mean you're on the wrong path, or even that your light is a problem. This is where clarity is essential. These challenges are not evidence of failure. They are proof that you are doing exactly what you were meant to do. Your light is fulfilling the purpose for which it was created. Your journey is grand, and every battle you face is a vital part of this process. So never doubt the power you carry. The light within you is far stronger than any shadow that tries to dim it. And when you accept this truth, when you embrace your mission with confidence and surrender, you begin to transform each resistance into an opportunity for growth, each obstacle into a step that lifts you higher. You were created to shine, and nothing can change that truth. Here's another important realization. Those moments of darkness you faced were never meant to weaken or destroy you. On the contrary, they are clear signs that you are undergoing an intense process of strengthening and expansion. Every obstacle you've overcome, every tear you've shed, and every doubt you've confronted is a fundamental piece of the puzzle of your mission. Even if everything feels heavy or confusing right now, these challenges are part of something greater, your spiritual evolution. As you move forward on this journey and embrace the light you carry within, it's natural to feel alone at times. The lack of understanding from others can create a void, a sense of isolation. After all, not everyone is ready to comprehend the depth of what you are experiencing or the magnitude of what you have been called to do. But know this, you have never truly been alone. From the very beginning, from the first steps of your path, a spiritual network of protection has been surrounding you. Elevated forces, invisible to the human eye, have been working silently to guide, strengthen, and protect you. Even in those moments when it felt like everything was falling apart, they were there, ensuring you never completely lost your way. When you begin to embrace this light, something shifts inside of you. You start to realize that the opinions and judgments of others no longer carry the same weight as before. The chains that once tied you to the need for understanding begin to break. This liberation is essential because it creates space for you to fully live out the divine purpose that has been entrusted to you. This spiritual strength, this ability to shine brightly, transforms your presence into something powerful and impactful. Wherever you go, your light illuminates. And while some may feel uncomfortable or challenged by it, many others will be inspired and transformed. That is the greatness of your mission, not just to carry light, but to spread it. Your mission is greater than any attack, resistance, or challenge you may face. Your journey is not a coincidence, it is a calling. It is a voice that resonates beyond this physical plane, connecting you to something divine, something far greater than what can be understood with mortal eyes. We have now reached a crucial point in our journey. This is the moment when you begin to realize that all the difficulties, pains, and frustrations you have faced up until now serve a far greater purpose than you ever imagined. They were never punishments. On the contrary, they were tests, preparations to strengthen your spirit and mold you for the mission you were sent here to fulfill. Think about your life so far. How many times have you felt that events seemed orchestrated in a very specific way? As if every step, no matter how difficult or confusing, had a greater reason behind it? That's exactly it. There is a reason. Every battle was carefully placed on your path to shape you, prepare you, and strengthen you. You, who have faced so many trials, carried the weight of not being understood, and endured moments of spiritual loneliness, must now see clearly the purpose behind all of it. Every struggle you faced has a deeper meaning. None of it was in vain. It was all part of a divine plan that is unfolding before you. The purpose of your life goes far beyond what is visible on the surface. It is profound, transformative, and directly connected to the impact you are meant to have on the world around you. This mission, which you've carried since before you were born, is greater than any obstacle you have encountered so far. And now, you need to understand something essential. All these difficulties, all these adversities, were never sent to break you. They were sent to purify your soul, refine your character, and strengthen your spirit. They were, and still are, a preparation for the role of light that you are meant to fulfill here. You were chosen to inspire, to heal, to illuminate. And your mission is often connected to helping others who are going through the same spiritual battles you have already overcome. Your journey, marked by so many trials, is precisely what gives you the ability to understand, connect, and offer transformative light to those still lost along the way. This mission is not a burden. It is a gift. It is the purpose that gives meaning to everything you faced and conquered. And now is the time to embrace it fully. Because you are not here just to shine. You are here to illuminate the path for others, showing that even in darkness, light always prevails. The chosen are not defined by extraordinary gifts or special abilities visible to the human eye. Being chosen is something much deeper. It is recognizing that there is a divine purpose designed specifically for you, even if that purpose comes with challenges, pain, and trials. Every obstacle you faced and overcome was placed on your path for a reason. They are not mere coincidences or punishments, but tools that God uses to refine your soul, shape your character, and prepare you for the greater mission that is reserved for your life. Your journey, even in its darkest moments, is filled with meaning. You are not here by chance. Everything you faced, the traumas, the losses, the moments of solitude, is part of a divine plan that, although hard to understand now, will be revealed at the right time. Every tear you've shed and every battle you've fought were necessary steps toward your spiritual awakening and the strengthening of your purpose. As you overcome these challenges, something powerful is happening within you. Your soul is aligning with the mission God has for you, and your connection with the divine becomes clearer. Gradually, you realize that you are not just facing obstacles, but being prepared to lead, inspire, and guide those who are also facing similar battles. This transformation, however, does not happen instantly. The awakening of the chosen is a process that unfolds gradually. It is like a sunrise. At first, you only notice the faint rays on the horizon, but as you move forward, the light becomes more intense and all-encompassing. And it is through this process that you begin to see the truth behind everything you've endured. When you look back and realize you've overcome challenges that once seemed unbearable, you begin to understand that each one was essential in shaping who you are today. You were molded to be a light in the midst of darkness, a beacon guiding others through their own journeys of overcoming and healing. It's no coincidence that you are still here. Your resilience is proof that something much greater is at work. It's important to remember that even though your journey might feel lonely at times, you have never truly been alone. The universe is working in your favor, even when you don't notice it. There are divine forces by your side, silently guiding your steps, protecting you from unseen dangers, and ensuring that you keep moving forward. Even on your hardest days, the difficulties you've faced and continue to face are not obstacles meant to stop you, but tools meant to strengthen and prepare you to reach your highest potential. You are being equipped for a mission that not only transforms your own life, but also deeply impacts the lives of those fortunate enough to cross your path. And when you accept this purpose and walk forward with faith, you'll notice something extraordinary. Every challenge you faced, every pain you've overcome, was preparation. God uses these experiences to shape you into a living example of perseverance, someone who inspires others to find their own strength and purpose. Even when suffering feels endless, it is never in vain. It's in the midst of these battles that your soul is refined, your strength is multiplied, and your faith is renewed. Picture yourself as a piece of coal placed under immense pressure. At first, it may feel like you're being crushed, but it's that same pressure that in time transforms the coal into a diamond. You are being prepared to shine in a way that only you can. Now, you stand at the point of transformation. This is where the divine plan aligns fully with your soul, and the rewards begin to appear. These rewards don't always come immediately or in obvious ways. but they manifest deeply. A renewed inner strength, a quiet wisdom that guides you through the hardest moments, and a peace that fills the empty spaces, even in the midst of chaos. On a spiritual level, something profound happens when you overcome your challenges. Every victory is like a door opening, revealing new abilities and gifts within you. God does not send trials without reason. They carry a divine purpose. And the reward for facing these trials isn't temporary, it is lasting. It strengthens who you are and expands what you're capable of achieving. For every pain you've overcome, for every tear that's fallen, there is a blessing reserved for you. Not just any blessing, but something grand. Something that reflects the effort, the resilience, and the faith you've shown throughout your journey. These blessings are not merely gifts. They are confirmations that you are exactly where you're meant to be, walking the path of purpose, guided by divine forces. Remember this, the battles you faced were not in vain. They were the steps that brought you here, preparing you for the mission of spreading light, wisdom, and healing throughout the world. You are a living example of strength and resilience, and the light you carry within has the power to transform lives. Believe this, you are part of something much greater, something that transcends what your eyes can see. Every step you take, every victory you achieve, is a reflection of the divine purpose being fulfilled in your life. Keep moving forward, because your light is needed, now more than ever. What awaits you is not just any reward. It is a rebirth, a magnification of all that you already are and all that you are destined to become. Your ability to love, to heal, to understand, and to guide others is now amplified beyond anything you could imagine. It's as if every part of you that was once broken, rebuilt, and strengthened has now become a new source of power. You are transforming into a stronger, wiser version of yourself, one deeply connected to the divine. And what's truly remarkable is that this transformation isn't just for you. This renewed light within you radiates outward, illuminating paths for others. It reaches those who are lost, those who are hurting, those searching for a beacon in the darkness. You become an anchor of hope, someone who can uplift and guide those who feel there's no way out. Every tear you've shed, every pain you've endured, has now turned into a reservoir of healing energy. Every scar you carry is not a reminder of weakness, but a symbol of strength, a living testament of triumph. These scars tell a story, the story of someone chosen for something greater. Someone who, despite all odds, not only survived but rose stronger, more resilient, and more prepared for their mission. And let's not forget, you didn't reach this point alone. You were guided. Spiritual forces, angels, and divine energies have been by your side all along, working silently to support you when it felt impossible to keep going. Every battle you won, every step you took, was witnessed and upheld by this invisible yet constant presence. Now, you're being called to connect even more deeply with this renewed power. It's time to release any beliefs that have limited you, any doubts that have kept you from seeing your greatness. It's time to walk forward with the confidence of someone chosen for something extraordinary, for a purpose that transcends the ordinary. You already possess within you every tool and every ounce of strength needed to fulfill your mission. With each step you take, your spiritual and physical capacities will continue to grow. Because you were not strengthened merely to survive, you were empowered to thrive, to be a light that illuminates, transforms, and guides the world around you. The rewards for everything you've endured may not immediately appear as material things, but they are already manifesting in profound ways. They're found in the peace that now fills your soul, in the spiritual growth you've experienced, and in the impact you're having on those around you. Daily victories, no matter how small, begin to reveal themselves as pieces of a much larger purpose. Every struggle, every triumph, every pain you faced is now aligning with the purpose you were destined to fulfill. Each challenge served as a tool for growth, refining you for the moment you are about to step into. Spiritual rewards are being released, and the universe is aligning in your favor. This is the moment to take the next step, to embrace your mission, to live the life you were called to, and to use your light to bring transformation to the world. The world needs you, and now is the time to answer the call. Move forward with courage, because the best is yet to come. Throughout your journey, you have been guided, prepared, and transformed for a purpose far greater than anyone could imagine. But here is the truth you need to hear. Knowing this is not enough. Having inner strength or spiritual knowledge is not enough. You must act. Action is the bridge that connects your potential to the physical world. Without it, your light remains dormant, your mission incomplete, and the impact you could make never fully materializes. As it's often said, faith without works is dead. The same applies to your spiritual journey. You felt the call, that inner voice telling you there is something greater, something beyond merely existing, something you were created to accomplish. That call echoes within you, even in moments of doubt, even when you're unsure where to begin. But now is the time to go beyond just listening. It's time to respond, to put into practice what you know, and turn belief into action. The chosen ones are not merely dreamers or idealists. They are visionaries who act. They move mountains, even when everything seems still. They create paths where there was once only darkness. Your role is not to simply watch life unfold, but to shape it, transform it, and leave a mark that resonates far beyond yourself. To do this, it's essential to align yourself with higher forces, listen to the call of your soul, and act with courage, even when fear tries to stop you. This is the moment to step away from the role of passive observer and step into the role of creator. The creator of your reality, your purpose, and the impact you are meant to have in this world. Every action you take, no matter how small it seems, carries a power you may not yet understand. Small gestures can have profound impacts on the spiritual plane. The way you use your gift, the way you manifest your light, can not only influence lives, but awaken consciousness, heal souls, and create ripples that reach places you can't even imagine. Your mission is not about one grand, defining moment. It is built day by day in small decisions, in daily steps, in choosing to live your truth and values in everything you do. The mission begins with the simple act of being who you truly are, without masks, without fear. And yes, being chosen does not mean the path will be free of challenges. On the contrary, your journey will be marked by trials that test your faith, your strength, and your determination. But understand this, every obstacle on your path is not a punishment but training. It exists to refine you, to fortify your spirit, and to prepare you for the purpose God has placed within you. Everything you need is already inside you. The universe has already given you the tools. Divine forces have already equipped you. What's left now is your willingness to act, your courage to take the next step, even when it feels small, even when it feels uncertain. Remember, it doesn't matter how big the challenge is or how small the action may seem. The impact you create by living your mission is far greater than you can imagine. Every step taken with intention, every gesture made with love, and every decision carried out with courage creates a profound ripple effect in the spiritual realm and in the hearts of those who cross your path. The world needs you. Your light is unique. Your purpose is vital. Don't let doubt deceive you or fear paralyze you. You were chosen because you carry within you something the world longs for, something only you can offer. And now is the time to act, the time to trust, to rise, and to fulfill the destiny you were called to. Rise up and take charge of your life with the confidence of someone who knows they are fulfilling a greater mission. This mission, which often begins with the hardest challenges and the toughest trials, culminates not only in the transformation of your life, but also in the lives of many around you. You are here to illuminate, to guide, and to challenge the forces that seek to obscure the world's light. Now the choice is yours. Will you answer the call, or will you let fear and insecurity hold you back? This is the moment to act, because the chosen ones don't wait for the perfect moment. They create the moment. They act with faith, courage, and the certainty that every step they take is a step closer to fulfilling their divine destiny. The time has come to embrace your mission. Within you lies an unshakable strength, an unlimited potential. You are ready to make a difference. Remember, the journey of the chosen is not easy, but every step you take moves you closer to your true greatness. Your light is needed in this world, and now is the time to shine brighter than ever. If this video has stirred something deep within you, be sure to check the content in the card here on the channel. It complements everything we've talked about today and will help you understand even more about the power you carry and how to use it to transform your life and the lives of those around you. If you haven't subscribed yet, Take this opportunity to join our community of the chosen. Activate the notification bell so you don't miss upcoming videos that will dive even deeper into the spiritual journey and path of self-discovery. Leave a comment sharing how this video resonated with you and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. I'm looking forward to hearing where you're watching from and how this message is impacting your life. Let's continue together on this path of light and transformation. See you in the next video.